Caltrans is the California Department of Transportation, responsible for planning and designing, creating and operating, and maintaining the most advanced and certainly the most extensive and complex transportation system in the world.
Caltrans is the largest department in California state government, employing over 16,000 workers, all of us working together to develop a balanced transportation system for the movement of people and goods along the more than 15,000 miles of highways that crisscross our state.
The dictionary defines transportation as a means of conveyance or travel from one place to another. And certainly California's highway program, even from its early beginnings, has functioned with that purpose in mind. California became officially involved in transportation even before being admitted to the Union. During the first session of the legislature in 1850, a statute was enacted defining the duties of the Surveyor General and including reports showing plans for the improvement and construction of roads. But the program began headed in the wrong direction, so to speak, when the legislature neglected to provide money for the construction program. The Surveyor General finally had to advertise in the local newspapers for a loan of $500 from private funds to do the work.
On the credit of the state, $500 to enable the undersigned to complete the exploration for the Immigrant Wagon Road. Any gentleman who is willing to advance the above-named sum and will signify the same will be called upon immediately by the undersigned. S.H. Marlette, Surveyor General.
Even after the money was raised and the survey completed, misfortune plagued the project. The state Supreme Court declared the Wagon Road Act, which initially authorized the project, to be unconstitutional. Eventually, however, the initial problems were solved, and the first road in the highway system became the Lake Tahoe Wagon Road over the Sierras between Sacramento and Carson City, Nevada. The name of the department has changed over the years from the Bureau of Highways to the Department of Engineering, to the Division of Highways, to what it is called today, the Department of Transportation, Caltrans. Caltrans headquarters is located in Sacramento. In addition, Caltrans has 11 district offices located at different locations throughout the state. The department is headed by an executive official known as the director. The director is responsible for the policies, overall direction, and administration of the department. The director is responsible for the management of workers with a diversity of skills, all working toward one goal, the efficient and safe movement of people and goods. The activities of the department are divided into 4 major program areas. 1, highway transportation. 2, mass transportation. 3, aeronautics. And 4, transportation planning. The highway transportation program is responsible for developing, operating, rehabilitating, and maintaining the state highway system. The bulk of all transportation dollars and personnel is devoted to highway construction and improving the extensive system that is already in place. The major portion of our funding comes from the gas tax, with a small portion of vehicle license taxes also contributing. It's all put to good use because it costs more than $33 million to build a mile of urban freeway these days. Our construction people oversee the building of bridges and highways throughout the state. The structures are designed by Caltrans personnel with attention to impacts on the environment now and in the future. Many of our bridge designs have won awards and complement the environment in which they are placed. The district offices are responsible for the administration of the activities of 320 maintenance stations located throughout the state. The maintenance personnel not only maintain the roadway and over 24,000 bridges and other structures in California, but they also care for the more than 18,000 acres of landscaping, in addition to the state's roadside rest stops. Because a large emphasis is placed upon maintenance, we employ over 6,000 workers in this area. Most of the maintenance work consists of patching, painting, repairing, and resurfacing highways and bridges. We also engage in snow removal operations, clean up hazardous spills, and a multitude of other tasks that ensure safe travel in any weather and under any condition throughout the state. The rising cost of transportation have brought about the need for more effective public transportation services in California. And the Caltrans mass transportation program is in the forefront by expanding the utilization of transportation alternatives. We are working to expand and improve inner-city and commute bus and rail services. The San Diego Trolley is considered one of the most successful light rail systems in the country and is an excellent example of cooperation between state and local governments to develop alternative mass transportation forms. We are assisting in the establishment of rail service through California corridors. Caltrans provides technical and financial assistance to transit operators, and we have an ongoing program to promote projects such as carpools, van pools, and park and ride lot construction. But cost is not the only consideration when providing transportation alternatives. The impact of transportation on the environment, air quality, and land use is taken into account. The transportation needs of all segments of our society are also major considerations. Signs are posted at strategic locations on the roadways to assist motorists. We also provide services that enable the handicapped, the young, and the elderly to move about on our roadways and in our communities. In addition, Caltrans encourages the use of bicycles as transportation alternatives. We are developing non-motorized transportation facility programs within state highway corridors. It is also the department's policy to recognize and promote the use of motorcycles and mopeds as energy-efficient alternative transportation modes. California has 6 of the nation's 10 busiest airports, utilizing both general and commercial aviation. And more passengers board airplanes in this state than in any other. Caltrans' aeronautics program is concerned with the problems created by such aviation activity as airborne traffic congestion, aircraft noise, and airport terminal congestion. And so our aeronautics program conducts safety and permit inspections of airport facilities to ensure maximum safety standards and environmental compatibility, and works to reduce the adverse impacts of airports on surrounding communities and protects the airports against the encroachment of incompatible land uses, and promotes efficient use of airports and integration of air and surface transportation, while aiding local governments in airport acquisition and development. The Right-of-Way Division has the responsibility of land acquisition for state transportation needs. They also estimate, appraise, and manage properties while protecting the interests of both the property owner in providing relocation assistance, for instance, and the state to ensure that the transportation corridor meets environmental and functional requirements. Additionally, Right-of-Way conducts excess land sales, develops airspace, and provides assistance to local governments. Our transportation laboratory has a worldwide reputation and plays a large part in the research program continually in progress throughout the department. Continuing research and testing programs enable us to use materials and procedures that are economical, safe, and durable, as this crash testing breakaway lighting standards graphically illustrates. Our research and testing lab also conducts environmental research to help avoid negative impacts on the physical and social environment. The Caltrans Division of Equipment, Maintenance, and Development is responsible for construction, repair, servicing, and purchasing of equipment used by the department. The headquarters shop in Sacramento, shown here, works in concert with field shops in each district. We take great pride in knowing that equipment manufactured or repaired by the Caltrans Equipment Division will provide safe, effective, and long-lasting service for many years to come. With transportation problems becoming so complex, it is necessary for Caltrans to confront the present, but we also have to look to the future. Our transportation planning program provides the department and other planning agencies with analyses of transportation plans and proposals, and develops and coordinates effective transportation systems. Through planning and research, Caltrans is able to recommend the best combination of transportation projects by suggesting that existing services be upgraded or integrated, or that new facilities or services be provided. So there you have it, a brief synopsis of the story of Caltrans, a growing, thriving State Department of which you are now a part. California's transportation network is the bloodline that links communities and regions, farms and factories, the nightlife of the cities, and the bright life of the beaches and mountains. It is the means by which you get to work, to play, to school, to market. It carries your food, your clothes, the necessities of life, and the luxuries. None of us could enjoy the richness and diversity of a state of California's size and abundance without a good transportation system. And much like the constant flow of traffic throughout California, Caltrans is changing to meet the challenges in the present and the future. You are now one of the cogs in the wheel. And like our ancestors who started from meager beginnings, we as Caltrans employees are working to keep all of us moving forward and ensuring safe and cost-effective travel while paying attention to social, economic, and environmental interests throughout California. You're a part of that system now, and we welcome your input to meet the challenges ahead of us. Welcome to Caltrans.